My name is Alex Sumoff, and I'm currently a member of the sport media program here at Indiana University. The 66th NBA All-Star Game came to a close late Sunday night with the West defeating the East by a score of 192 to 182. New Orleans' own Anthony Davis received the honor of MVP after tallying up 52 points for the Western Conference All-Stars. Davis later said that it was a lot of fun breaking Wilt Chamberlain's 55-year-old record for the most points scored in a single NBA All-Star game, and that his teammates did a great job looking out for him.
Now, Alex, big game that Monday night for North Carolina. Who really stood out for you on the North Carolina side of the ball?
You know, Joel Berry stood out to me most. He was the most outstanding player of the tournament, the game. He did a great job. He put up 22 points for North Carolina, leading the team, played nearly all 40 minutes. He's kind of known for orchestrating those offensive drives down the court, and that's exactly what he did. They needed him to do.
Let's take away from that. The starters were very hot. What specifically did you see from them that you liked?
Like you said, the starters were very hot. I thought it was huge that Robert Johnson put up 26 points. That's the leadership that Indiana's been looking for from him all season. The lack of turnovers as well, that's been a problem for Indiana all season, and they really put on a performance. They shot for over 58% from the field. It's just the momentum they needed. They started with an 11-point run, and that's the momentum that they need to bring into the Big Ten tournament as well. Welcome to Hoosier Talk. I'm your host, Alex Sumoff. Joined with me, I have Tyler Sork and Henry Berghoff, and we're here to talk about the madness that has finally started. We have the Big Ten tournament tipping off this afternoon at 4:30, Penn State, Nebraska. Is there anything you're specifically looking forward to, Tyler, that's coming up in the Big Ten tournament this weekend?
What kind of impact do you think that the officials played in this game?
I think their impact kind of helped the scoring stay a little lower. Although there were 44 fouls called and tons of shots made, it was kind of hard to keep the momentum of the game going. A lot of people are upset by the officiating. There was a very controversial call with Kennedy Meeks later in the game with the rebound kind of going out of bounds. It was hard to tell. Deron Davis led the Hoosiers with 13 points in only 14 minutes of play. Indiana had trouble producing offensively in the first half and began the second half with a 10-point deficit. With only 5 conference games remaining, the Hoosiers are running out of time to secure a spot in the NCAA tournament. IU basketball looks to turn things around as they travel to Minneapolis on Wednesday, February 15th, to take on the Golden Gophers.
Roy Williams won his 3rd national title, putting him in an elite company. Alex, where does he stand in your mind among all the great coaches in the history of college basketball?
Exactly what you said, elite. He's elite company. He's in a prestigious group now. He's had 3 titles. He's joining Coach John Wooden, Coach K, and Bob Knight. He's had tons of appearances in the Final Four in the tournament in general, and he's had a lot of kids go to the NBA. He's a great coach. He speaks well about his team. He speaks well about his fans, and he's just all around a good guy. He's the kind of guy that you want to see go down in history. We want to thank you for tuning into Hoosier Talk. Let the madness begin.